R.I.P. to a real one.
Yeah, your mom's a legend. What was I going to ask you?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. I went off topic.
No, it's okay. Do you want to talk about that a little bit? I feel like it would be like fake to just like
just
cruise past that.
Yeah, your mom passed. Girl, the other day.
You guys are ruthless. Sometimes I'll say certain things like, I don't know, like in passing, I'll be like, no, don't do that, or let's do this. And then she'll look at me and she'll be like, I'm literally motherless. And I'm like, bro, what am I going to say to Sin?
This is what my mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted me to milk the fuck out of it, lie on her grave, laugh about it. Because it's like my mom always wanted the best. Like, I hate, like, if I make a joke in front of, like, the wrong people, they're like, don't joke about that. I'm like, girl, who the fuck is you?
Yeah, it's
like,
your mom. If anybody knows her, it's you.
Yeah, like, hello? Like, my mom would want me to laugh. My mom always told me, she's like, nabi nam geria koni, like, let me never see a tear fall from your eye. Like, I hope you're always smiling and laughing.
Yeah.
And obviously it sucks. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I still cry. Like, the other day I tried on my grad dress.
Why didn't you send me a picture?
I started crying.
I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, especially because it's white, and like I just looked at myself. I was literally on the phone with my boyfriend. I hung up. I was like, I have to go, and I cried for like an hour because I was like, my mom always told me that I look so beautiful in white, and then like that's like the immediate thought, and I was like, like, oh my god, like I'm so pretty in white, like my mom said, and it's like, who's here to see me graduate? Like, in white.
She's watching me graduate.
Of course, yeah. It's just like, this is the hard part about grieving. It's like, I am not just grieving her being gone. Like, I'm also grieving
all the things that she missed out on.
Yes, that she will continue to miss out on. You know what I mean? Sometimes it hits me like she isn't here to see like the woman that I've become, the young woman that Nushi is becoming, like how independent Nushi has become, how like I'm living 2 hours away, like completely on my own. Like because I was very coddled also. Like I was very like sheltered.
Yeah.
As a child, like my parents did everything for me. Like my mom especially did everything for me. And it's like, I've done a complete 180 since my mom passed.
I think she would be very proud of you.
I can only hope so. Yeah. Because, and my aunt, like, because I made up with my mom's sister. Like, I've been talking to her recently, which just shows, like, I'm proud of how far I've come. Because I wasn't able to talk to my mom's side of the family after she passed, just because it was, like, really hard. Like, it's like we're trying to act normal, and, like, there's this thing hanging over us. Yeah. Like, I couldn't handle it. But I've recently been talking to her. It's been really like, it's been really nice and like therapeutic. Like she talks exactly like my mom, sounds exactly like my mom.
Aww.
It's really sweet. Like it's sweet. Like I'm not gonna lie, like one of her voice messages like made me cry because she was like doing like the Qorbun Sadaqah or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like my mom was
adoring you in Farsi.
My mom was big on doting always.
Yeah.
Kostela,
Yeah. You know what though? Your mom's passing wasn't just like a regular grieving, and I'll say this objectively, I swear, like not like obviously emotionally, like she was like family to me, like I was closer to your mom than I've been to any of my blood aunts, right? So like I would tell your mom things that sometimes I wouldn't even tell my own mom, and she would understand certain things about me that even my mom would sometimes like overlook. And like so there's that emotional aspect of it, but then there's this other aspect which makes me really sad when I think about it. Less now I've started to kind of like embrace it a little bit more, but your mom was a really special person. Like she wasn't, and I know everybody says this about their moms.
No, but this is so true
your
about her.
Your mom was just different, bro. Like she was, I've known your mom for so long, since I was little. And
really longer than Nushi.
Yeah, I've known your mom longer than Nushi. That's true. And I've never, ever in my life seen someone as positive as your mom. Like, your mom was something out of the movies. Like when you guys watch movies and you see, like, these women that are always dressed nice with makeup and a dress, and then you go into their house and their house smells like cookies and cake and, like, whatever. That was your mom.
Bro, straight up. She was always cooking, baking, like... That's the thing, like, I don't, like, my mom had the touch when it came to cooking. She could whip anything up so quickly. Like, she was just overall an extraordinary person, and that, like, her cooking kind of, like, defines her in other ways as well. Like, you know, like, if she wanted to get something done, she would get it done.
She was such a go-getter.
For your prom as well, like...
Yeah, that was a good story.
My mom, like, and everybody loved her. Like, I don't know... Well, I mean, I do know a couple people that didn't like her, but they're insane, so that doesn't really count for much anyways. She was... like a 1 in a billion.
I know,
woman.
loved by all, and I mean that wholeheartedly, like just like every Christmas, oh, I have Christmas gifts for all of their teachers. I don't even know someone that would do stuff like that. She would work, she would be home, no matter what she did, she was like the best at it, and her attitude was always on 10.
Even my grandma now always says, like my dad's mom always says to me, she's like, your mom always used to say to me, "Hame chi doros mishe," and she says
Everything
like
will
she's
be
still,
okay.
yeah, like she says like even now like she still thinks about my mom saying that, and she used to say it with such conviction, and I say it with the same conviction as well, that like makes her think of my mom all the time, and like it always just cheered her up, which is like my grandma's like a tough woman, you know.
Yeah.
And my mom, I feel like a lot of people mistook her kindness and her like sweet persona for like weakness. I mean, I definitely also did at some points, because I just like, you know, I didn't understand her all the time. But she was like, it's hard. And it takes a lot of strength to be positive all the time, especially with the things that she had been through, and like the fact that she got married so young. And this is also why she was so understanding towards like situations that you would go through or that I would go through that your mom maybe wouldn't understand, because she was, first of all, younger, like way younger.
Yeah.
And it's like she was perfectly in between like her older friends and like her kids. Does that make sense? Do you get what I'm trying to say?
That was the vibe that she had too, but she was just like an eternal optimist.
Like the good ones go, like anytime I get upset that like my mom is gone, like I just remind myself that like the good ones always go first. And like I think my dad said this to me. He was like, this world like wasn't enough for her. You know what I mean? Like
honest. That's so true.
Like that she needed to be in a place as beautiful as her.
I wish I could have put into words so that like you guys understand, but like literally her personality was too big to be understood like in this world and in this lifetime. Like the things, like the extent of her passion towards people and towards things and the future and all of that, it was just like, it was too perfect and too pure to like just, you know what I mean? And I just, that's kind of why I don't get as sad when I think about it, because I'm like, honestly, the way this life is built, she would have been disappointed. You know,
and
what
she deserved better than that.
And she deserved better than that. I agree with that.
I found a lot of peace also with the fact that she's not here, you know, because obviously it sucks, you know, like I don't have a mom anymore, but she would have wanted me to also continue living my life. This is why, like, because I was stuck in like a really bad, like depressive state for like 2-3 years, like a long time. And only recently, like maybe a year ago, I started getting better and looking for positives. Because obviously if you're not looking for the positive and you're okay being in the negative, do you know what I mean? Like that's all you're gonna know, and you're gonna stay that way. You're gonna stay stagnant until I realized like my mom wouldn't want me just existing. She would want me to live my life the way that I wanted, the way that she dreams for me, like the way that she wanted to live her life and wasn't able to. That's why I told your mom also. Her mom was like, yeah, like we bought like matching swimsuits and I still haven't worn it. And I'm like, you have to wear it for her.
Yeah,
put it on. Like,
real.
girl, go enjoy your life. Like we have to do it for her and for the sake of her not being here. Like we have to do it to just, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I worry about my mom sometimes because, and you guys don't see this, like every second of every day. And if they had 5 minutes away from whatever they were doing, pick me up, let's go for a coffee. Pick me up, let's go for a drive. And then it was like, pull over on the side of the road and dance, like just randomly. Like, I'm telling you guys, it was literally something out of a movie, out of a storybook. And their friendship was like, I can tell you objectively, because obviously, like, I'm closer to my mom. I can tell you objectively, my mom has never been as close to another person on this planet as she was to your mom, including me, including her sisters, including... So from that aspect of it, like I do still get a little sad, because after your mom passed, my mom kind of just like gave up on making friends. And I remember I was like, Mom, like go make friends. Or I tried to like connect her to like a few of like my friends' moms and things like that. And she told me one day, and she was like, there's never going to be another Sippy. She's like, I'm never going to find another friendship like that, you know? And like that made me really, really sad, because to this day, like my mom went from like being like this with your mom and going places and doing things and sleeping over to literally just, she's back to just spending time with us and the family and like not wanting to make any new friends. And I know that to this day, like she's so sad about it. And
that was her bestie.
I
Like, that was my
know.
mom, but that was her bestie. They would literally talk on the phone while they were both in the bathroom. Like, that's so nasty.
I know.
But that's like, they were like that for real.
They would have sleepovers and sleep in the same bed.
Oh my God. And your mom would
night.
toot up a storm in her bed, and she would tell my sister, don't say anything to her. You can't embarrass her. Now I'm embarrassing your mom. Sorry. She's a tutor, that lady.
I hope that I find a friend like your mom when I'm older. I realize how stupid that sounds saying that right next to you, because I do have a friend.
No, but it's like I get it. I get what you mean.
You know what
like,
I mean?
I get it.
Like,
it.
that
Just like someone you can
so...
comfortably like do, like they would like literally take naps together, like on the ground, like on a little like mattress thingy that we, you know, the circle mattress thingy we had.
I think so.
Maybe, I don't know. You didn't come to that house that often, but we had a little circle thingy, like mattress from like Pier 1 Imports or some shit.
And we would always have sleepovers, all of us together, just us girls, and we would go places.
It was so amazing.
And I still think about it, how we had plans to go on a vacation, all of us, the girls.
No,
we never got a chance to go. But you know what? Now we can go.
We have more reason to go. Like,
mom,
a lot of us are in a much better place. Like, we can actually go and enjoy ourselves and, like, you know, pay tribute to her. Like when I think one of the most healing experiences for me was the first time that me, you, and your mom went to the cemetery.
I know, it's so nice.
Because me and her were also fighting at that time. She was very worried about me, and I hadn't been answering her messages. Like, it was valid, but, like, we were both valid, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, how am I supposed to navigate this? And then you were also concerned, and you were trying to figure out how to navigate it as well. And it was like you wanted something from me that I couldn't give you.
Yeah.
And I had nothing left to give to anybody.
It was different because obviously it was harder for you because it was your mom. But at the end of the day, for me, it was like I lost someone that I loved. But on top of that, I'm now worried about her two kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just who I also love. Mm-hmm. So like different, but both like very difficult circumstances to navigate. And I'm glad we came back from that. But that day was great when we went to the cemetery. Mm-hmm. That was fun.
We got ice caps and plain Timbits because my mom always loved to get a little ice cap with plain Timbits. You take a bite, you take a sip, it's like an ice cap Timbit. And we like gossiped a bunch at her grave. Like it was like, it showed me that you can go and like have fun in these situations, which is a little, like, I don't know, a lot of people might not agree, you know, death is like very serious and stuff, but
it's like once they're gone, what are you gonna do? You
exactly.
know, like other than just like if they are watching, which I do believe they are, make them happy, live a good life for them, you know, and just take care of each other. Like what more can you do? I don't think that anybody, whether you're thinking like emotionally or objectively or whatever, could like there's no benefit to just being upset. You know what I mean?
There isn't.
So if you heal and if you take steps towards like something more positive, then that's okay.
Mm-hmm. And, like, I felt really guilty also for a while. Like, anytime I would be happy, it would be, like, a bittersweet moment. Like, how can I be happy? Like, my mom's dead. Yeah. Survivor's guilt, like, type thing, you know? Yeah. But then I was like, no, like, my mom would never want me to feel guilty or feel down or depressed or anything. You know, she always did her best to make me happy. And, like, okay, now she's not here to make me happy. I have to, like, look within myself to make myself happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just have to say also, like, I'm so lucky to have my dad because my dad, like, before my mom passed, he was just, like, you know, like, just there. Like, as most Middle Eastern dads are. I feel like they're just kind of there, you know? Like, they pay the bills, whatever. But I'm, like, I think about it and I'm like, this could have gone way worse. I could have turned out so horrible. But, like, my dad, like, pushed me to be strong and independent and, like, fearless and brave. And, like, it's working out. Like, am I a little anxious about certain things still? Yes. Am I still sad sometimes? Yes. But he is like a mountain. And he's, like, you can, like, lean on him, like, rely on him. Yeah. He's so reliable. He's so strong. And, like, he got shit done.
Yeah.
You know, he worked so hard to, like, put a roof over our heads, food on our plates, and, like, still take on this motherly role, which, like, obviously he's not perfect at because he's a man at the end of the day. But he's been doing his best.
Yeah.
And it's great.
He cut your sister's hair, so.
Yeah, he did. He's a little barber now.
No, shouts out to Papa Dukes. Can I ask you a question?
Fidos. Yeah.
Like, not about this situation, but, like, generally, do you think I understand you?
I think certain things, but that's also, like, me feeling misunderstood. But, like, I don't understand you all the time either. Like, it's hard to understand people unless you you keep saying you want to experience things, but I don't think you really want to experience things. If you really wanted to experience it, you know, like Kendall Jenner and Kylie Jenner. Anyways.
Yeah.
I feel like it's difficult to understand everyone all the time.